Hey, what's going on, everybody? First and foremost, man, I hope everyone is enjoying this lovely Memorial Day on this rainy day. As that been raining all day, and I really don't think it's gonna clear up no time soon. But anyhow, I just wanted to make. I felt like making a video. Reason being, prime example. I'll use me as an example. I wanted to go get me something to eat, and then this question popped up in my head: is it worth it? You know, me knowing that I wanted to go out and get something to eat, knowing that I have all kinds of food in my refrigerator, I asked myself, is it worth it? And see, sometimes that's the question that we need to ask ourselves. Is it worth it? Um, it is it worth it? If it's not worth it, why am I still putting up with something that is not worth it? And see, we fail to do that a lot. We fail to ask ourselves the question: is it worth it? You know, is this worth me hurting? Is this worth me suffering? Is this worth me going in debt? Is this worth? Is this worth it? If I'm not gaining anything from this, then it's not worth it. Is he or she worth my time? Is if he or she is not doing the things they need to be doing, if I'm sitting here, if I'm doing everything and not getting anything in return, then it's not worth it. You see, we have to be aware of those things. Is this worth me losing my house, my job, my car, my scholarship? Is this worth me losing my career over? Is this really something that I want? Is this a want or is this a need? Because if it's a want, then I don't think I need it. But if it's a need, now it's a necessity. Is this something that's going to make me happy? Is this something that's going to make me successful? See, oftentimes, man, I'm just gonna be real, we put ourselves in these situations. And then when we're in these situations, we blame it on other people. But we put ourselves in these situations. And then what happens when you lose everything? And you start blaming people. It's nobody's fault but yours. It's not mama's, it's not daddy's, it's not boyfriends, it's not girlfriends. It's nobody's fault but yours. You know, you want more. You want to get to the top. You want to get up here. You're right here and you're trying to get up here. But you're still right here and have not yet moved. So you have to get in your mindset. Is this worth it? Is he or she worth the tears? Is he or she worth the pain? Is oh man, I'm talking. Is it worth it? See, we put ourselves in these type of predicaments and we expect somebody to come through for us. When in actuality, we know it's not worth it. So why do it if you know it's not worth it? Why put yourself in this type of situation if you know that it's not worth it? We do these things, man, to ourselves all the time. I could have easily said, you know what? I don't feel like cooking. And sometimes we do that, and that's understandable. I don't feel like cooking. Hey, I'm going out to eat. But I got all kind of food in my house. So why in the world would I want to go out to eat if I have all kind of food in my house? I may not feel like cooking right now, but sometimes it's a time to stop being lazy. Sometimes you have to take the hard road. Sometimes you have to quit being lazy and get it in your mind. If it's worth it, I'm going to do it. If it's not worth it, I'm not going to even bother wasting my time. Don't bother wasting your time or your energy or your breath on something that doesn't even need that. Don't bother wasting your time or whatever have you if it doesn't require that. See, we fail to ask ourselves this question, man, a lot. Although I'm hurting, although I'm crying, although I'm blah blah blah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm still going to put up with it. Okay, that's your decision. But this is just me telling you that I don't think that it's worth it. And here's the biggest thing that I've came into realization. It doesn't matter what you tell us. We're gonna do what we want to do. Doesn't matter what mom and dad said. People are still gonna do what they want to do. But the biggest thing, man, that I want you to ask yourself, is this worth it? Am I gaining something from this, or am I losing something just by doing this? Am I putting myself in a trap? Or am I getting to the place where I'm coming out and being set free? It's all in here. It's all in here. And the older you get, the more wiser you become. Sometimes we have to move ourselves out the way. We do. Sometimes you have to shift yourself out the way. Shift your emotions out the way. And get to the bottom of what's going on. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Am I worth this? Am I worth? Am I really worth this? Am I worth this pain? Those saying, you ain't worth going to jail for. I love that saying. Because it puts people's minds in perspective that I don't want to do wrong. And that's what we have to do. Get it in our mind. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this anyhow. So, man, whatever you asking yourself, when you're asking yourself this question, is it worth it? Well, I simply say that you value your worth. Nobody else but you value your worth. You value your time. You value your energy. You value you. Hey, is it worth it? Hey, man, y'all enjoy this lovely Memorial Day weekend. Be blessed.